Hey look, I got a real plunderling this time.
Got toys. Pull up in the skirt, got no roof, yeah. Different color chains, like a fruit, yeah. All up in my bag, full of loot.
How's it going, everyone? My name is Sonny, and I'm gonna do a review for an actual plunderling this time. It turns out that in my last video that was not an authentic plunderling, but luckily the good folks at Lone Coconut and Plunderlings went ahead and made that correct and sent me a plunderling here. So I do have Cursed Fury, so we will start off with the 1 million points as always on the board, so right up there. So first things first, you get the plunderling, you get the multiple heads, get two pairs of hands, you get a weapon for them, you get these earrings, I believe they are. I don't really mess with those. I took them out the bag and immediately lost one, and then found it like 4 days later, so they stay in the bag. Now normally I don't really talk about the box too much, but let's talk a little bit about this box. It's adorable. Alright, and back to the figure though. So for an adorable box, we will give an additional 527 points for that box. For all the accessories, the two extra heads, the 2 pairs of hands, the anchor weapon here, these that will remain bagged forever, we'll go ahead and give it an additional 96,184 points. So let's go and take a look at the figure real quick. So he does move pretty well and very articulated. His hands, the grabby hands right here, they move up and down right there. Oh, forgot to mention his pimp cup. He also comes with a pimp cup. That's at least 13,888 points for having a pimp cup with him right there. So he does come with a pimp cup. As I mentioned, the grabby hands move up and down, so that way he can take a sip, toast up, whatever he needs to do, whatever plunderlings do on their little island that they come from, he's ready for it. As far as the flat hands go, they move in the other direction, so that way he can be kind of gangster, like, what's up, dude? Got beef? Pop pop with my anchor tool, anchor weapon. So the fact that he can be like, what? Or drink up, we'll give him another 632 points for that one right there. These are pretty fun to play with. I know y'all probably seen like all the other videos, but I'm gonna mention it too. They got magnets in their accessories right here, so it just plops onto his head. That way if I accidentally have him upside down, his hat won't fall off, which is cool. But if I want to take his hat off, I still can. So I like that. And they probably think it's Sonny. For surely they didn't do it on every single head. Well, that's a stupid assessment that you would be making, because they did. They put on every single head. Even though it didn't work that time, they put on every single head. So you can take your opinion about them not doing it on every head, and I don't want to tell you where you could shove it, but wherever your liking is, I guess. But those are the extra heads, magnets in the heads. I like it. If I had a magnet in my head, probably wouldn't like it as much, but I do like that they have the magnets going. So we'll go ahead and give them another 1,214 points for that. This one right here, Cursed Fury, does come with a fly jacket going on right there. It is sleeveless, which I've never understood the point of like bubble vests. So unfortunately, I'm gonna have to duck 5 points for that because there's no sleeves for this jacket. Had there been sleeves, I could have paired them up with someone like Gambit, and they could have been best buds with their trench coats. I can't do that no more because he doesn't have the sleeves. The jacket does come off. You take the hands off, pull the arms back, you can take the jacket off. So the fact that I can remove it very easily, we'll go ahead and give them 904 points for that. But that is the Plunderling right there. Did I mention the feet? The feet right there. They can move all kinds of ways. So if you want to like pick up a sock and he didn't want to bend over, his feet could actually bend, so he could pick up his sock with his feet. Now normally myself, I pick up my sock with my toes. He doesn't have articulated toes. I'm not going to hold that against him. But he can use his articulated feet to pick up those socks. But that is a cool little figure right there. If you can manage to get your hands on some, I highly recommend it. These are really dope little figures. So whatever the final score is, that's what we'll go with. Now you're probably thinking, Sonny, how does that compare to all my other toys? I'm glad you asked. That's what I'm here for. So here he is next to Mexican Wolverine. Let's get them in frame right there. Come on, heads, get out of the way. Alright, they're not going to get in focus. There we go. I had to go old school with it, but here he is next to Mexican Wolverine. If you do notice, they both have pointy ears. I know some of y'all be like, Sonny, those aren't Wolverine's ears. They're ear-ish on his head, so we'll count it. They both have kind of eyes, piercing eyes. We'll call them piercing eyes. Wolverine is taller than the Plunderling. Not by much, but he is a bit taller. He does come with claws and they don't. So, but that is Mexican Wolverine next to the Cursed Fury Plunderling. We also have this Plunderling next to my burner cell phone. As you see, he is shorter than my burner phone. Now my regular cell phone, it is a little bit taller than my burner phone. The burner phone, you gotta be able to stash it when necessary, but he is smaller than my burner phone, which means I can stash him a lot easier if I want to take him along with me somewhere. Then here we do have him next to this hasp for my fence that I was supposed to put on my fence about 3.5 months ago. As you can see, it's not on my fence right now, but he is shorter than the hasp as far as if I hold it this way. Now when I turn it to its side, he's about the same height. So this is actually the orientation I would have it on my fence, so he doesn't feel so bad. Once it's installed, he won't feel so bad. Right now, yeah, he feels short, but after that, not too bad. And then last but not least, because we have it here he is next to a box of wire nuts. As you can see, he is a lot shorter than the box of wire nuts. He is bigger than all the wire nuts that are in there. He's about as colorful as the wire nuts as well. In fact, the 2 bottom rows are his color, so that's kind of cool. If he needed additional accessories, I could always give him those colorful wire nuts. Pretend like they are not like pimp cups, but maybe just regular plastic cups. Maybe the red one could look like a solo cup in case he decides to get a party on with the other Plunderlings. He has that option available to him. But there he is right there. So if you do manage to get your hands on one of these, congratulations, 'cause they're amazing little figures. And also go ahead and be sure to follow Plunderlings on Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, everything like that. They're great people and they make great product. Well, they make Lone Coconut makes the Plunderlings, so they're all great people all around. But be sure to give them a follow and try to get your hands on one of these. I do want to thank y'all for watching the video. Y'all have a good night.
Got toys, toys, toys. Pull up in the skirt, got no roof, yeah. Different color chains like a fruit, yeah. All up in my bag full of loot.